Seemed to be some commotion with police. Sure, this is all new. They got their barricades, but they just did all this, whatever this is. We'll come down here and check it out. Road closed to through traffic. It's actually not a road, it's the these are the shelters downtown. The female shelter, family shelter, which is now called the 8th Street Shelter. It used to be Salvation Army. It still says Salvation Army. They just renamed it. Confused me too. And this is the arch we're standing outside of. There's about 1 million rolls here. You can't sneeze, can't talk. No glass containers, no sitting, no pronunciation of foreign words. Just more rules than I could probably tell you. Okay. Little of that was sarcasm. There's a lot of sarcasm. FYI, write that down somewhere. Sarcasm on this channel. Real talk. This is a shelter. They have limited bed space on purpose so that they can sweep people. Here's some musicians. There goes some musicians. Actually, what all this crap is. I'll go down this way. Looks like it's heading down that way. There's another police officer. It's probably that canine unit. White, suburban. They got this whole road blocked off. And I don't see any reason to have it blocked off, so there must be something up here. I'm actually coming down here to do the light art installation. So, wow, this is part 1. How light art didn't happen. This is how light art didn't happen. This is my light art kit. My little trailer. It's a new setup. I haven't really tested any of this out, so it's kind of experimental. I barely tested the machine out. Oh yeah, there's a lot going on down here. I mean, a lot. There's officers everywhere. Who this guy is. The whole road's blocked off. People are in the street. If I go out there, of course, it will be a different story. Guarantee. Not all the time, but maybe 99% of the time. I'm APD's target. People from out of town, out of the country. Live music going on right now. What we got? The cops don't look like they're acting too crazy. They're just doing a lot of traffic control. A lot of traffic control. A lot of traffic control. An accident? I don't know. I don't know what happened. The ambulance. I see shoes in the road. That's not a good sign. There's a bunch of junk in the road. What happened?
Some asshole ran a red light, hit 2 people.
They were walking? Are they alright?
They're not. They were actually. It's crazy. The dude was probably going 100, 120.
Down here?
Yeah, down. And they hit him. See where the flop that shit's all that?
Yeah, all that
hit him
shit.
right there. And then another dude hit 2 people. They were still breathing. But will they survive? I don't know. Because at that speed,
It wasn't cops that got hit?
no, it was not cops.
Oh man, I thought you were telling me a good story. And that sucks.
No, dude, no, for real.
This sucks,
It
man.
fucking sucks.
That sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, cops can murder us in the street. And they got all these resources, but they can't protect us. But they can certainly murder us. Protection's something else. Protection costs extra. We don't have enough money, they said. Well, I don't know about this live stream today. I don't cover accidents for a reason. I don't need the trauma. I'm trying to find my spot. I think 6th Street might be my spot. This looks like a really good spot over here. Bar is closed. People not breathing, dying. Not good. Not good. I wish it could be turned around into a happy story. I found a good spot. A couple good spots. This wall is dark, but it's got a lot of colors. The alleyway would be awesome, but meh. I want traffic. We got like a million narcs out here too. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good, but I appreciate you.
Somebody, man.
Huh? My hands are full, but we can put it on here.
Okay.
Put it like, can you make it? Is it gonna spill?
Yeah, it's still turned sideways.
Okay, is it like rice and stuff?
No, it's meatloaf, macaroni and cheese and vegetables.
That's awesome. I'll make sure it goes to somebody.
That's all I
Yeah,
can do.
I do that all the time, man. I give out
me
food.
too, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Blessings, man. Sorry that people died down there. That's fucked up. I wish I'd never gone over there. That's all I gotta say about that. I stay away from accidents for a reason. I've seen plenty. I've seen heads, decapitated bodies. Bah. My friends have told me stories that I can see in my head. I haven't even seen it, and I can see it in my head. Bah. Floaters, you name it. So the security narcs are being cool. So I'm gonna come by. See what we got here. The dark Velveeta room's pretty cool. They've already cleared the streets, it looks like. Or they just left it like this? I'm not sure what the hell. So on some nights, if you come down here, the cops will arrest you right through here in the middle. But tonight, apparently, it's no big deal. These rules are so arbitrary, even someone with all the experience I have in these matters couldn't tell you what their intentions are. And in fact, they're so arbitrary and selective that I can't even tell you when they're gonna target me and leave everyone else alone for the same thing. Being on the sidewalk, can't be on the sidewalk. In fact, I just got arrested for that twice. Gotten 2 sidewalk arrests for being on the sidewalk. If they're gonna, as Leslie Cochran, famous, infamous, Leslie Cochran told me, he told Judge Coffey in the downtown Austin Community Court when he was given tickets for being on the sidewalk. He told the judge was looking down at the paperwork. He told the judge, well, if they're not going to, I'm sorry, the cops are all pointing at me. if they're standing in the middle of the road with nothing better to do. That's what I'm saying. But there's lots of people walking across, but like I said, I'm treated differently because I'm not going to shake their hand and tell them how great a job they're doing. Not going to tell them they're going to get refunded. I'm going to tell them the opposite of all that in so many words. So many words that, you know, that I'm loud. That many words. Anyhow, that I'm heard. Looking for my wall. What I want is kind of a dark wall. This kind of solid color. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I forgot. F it all. I mean, ideally I want to do it right in front of the police. I wonder if I could do it on glass. There's also a wall over there. I mean, if I'm gonna get targeted, I'm just gonna get targeted. I think that's the point I was trying to say. Like, people can do stuff I can't do. Oh no, Leslie was telling Judge Coffey, the famous Leslie Cochran, the Queen of Austin. They just had Leslie Day the other day. Anyways, Leslie was telling me that he told Judge Coffey on this ticket that he was fighting in the court. He said, Judge, I was on the sidewalk. Why did the city build a sidewalk for people to walk on if I can't walk on the sidewalk? And the judge looked up and looked over at the cop and said, let's not do this anymore. I don't want to see this anymore. And so Judge Coffey was good with Leslie, apparently. He had some good rulings. I've had some different experiences with Judge Coffey. And I think that I'm going to try to get him arrested. He's tried to get me arrested falsely on warrants for failure to appear when I was clearly there and arguing with the court on the matters of the Fourth Amendment and my possessions that they didn't want in the court, because apparently they don't let people have their possessions in the court, in that particular court, because it's a homeless court. And I think no matter what your income bracket, you deserve your constitutional rights. And I think that that's upheld in the law. And what Leslie said is upheld in the law. Oops, everything's flying here. Everything's flying. Oh. We had a tip over. Definitely had a tip over. Are you hungry, man? This guy down there just gave me some meatloaf, one of the security guards, and I'm not hungry, but I told him I'd give it out. Hope it's good. I didn't cook it. Enjoy, man. Oh no, I don't smoke, man. Thank you. Gonna give me a hit off this cigarette. That was nice, but not for me. So I like this wall over here. First, we're gonna just look at what we got. Our opposition team to any kind of free speech over here. Right here. That's your opposition team. They look friendly, right? Got the lieutenants and commanders and blah blah, what else? All of it. Sounds safe. I wish I had backup tonight, but it's okay. I don't like to make a bad example for people. That's mostly why. But it is nice to have a different point of view angle on a camera. But I have my body cam. I got a body cam. I got 2-3 cameras on me at all times. Huh. Then there's the Alamo Draft House. Huh. I don't know. I don't like being in the dark over here. There's really not much traffic. There's a little traffic here. It isn't too bad, but I feel like I get more traffic over here. They're looking at me like, what's he up to? What's up to today? Freedom. What was I up to yesterday? Fuck, I want to do. What's wrong with you people? When was the last time you felt free? Like when you're in the woods? You know, when you're away from the law? Whose fault is that? Is it the law's fault? Just saying. Wish I had a mount for this. They know I play music, and so they want to come after me for music. Again, like they did last year, but that just got dismissed like last week. I had that I dismissed it myself. I had it dismissed myself. Whatever you call it, I fought it myself. Ooh, a lot of light. I'm gonna get my body cam on straight. I'll be back. Tune into this bat channel, whatever the heck. There's the people's feet. Protesters out this weekend, at least today. So I got some time off. I also did some work, but it didn't work out. That's all I know. I don't want to get into it. People do what they do. That's why I was mad about Leslie Day when I was trying to my megaphone. Come and amplify the voices of that celebration. APD making sure I didn't get to that.
We gotta figure all this out now. Oh, I should have got
More hypothetical than you realize. Trust me. It's a lot more hypothetical than you realize. The hypotheticals here are on a whole new level of hypothetical, whether this shit's gonna work or not. Just to let you know. I haven't tested out this flash drive, but it toggles between C and... Dang it, where is my flash drive? No. Where's my flash drive? Oh, here it. Shirt pocket. So it toggles here. I love these little guys from SanDisk. I think this is like 64 gigs. Pretty small. These videos take space, but it toggles here into the standard B USB. Or USB-A, whatever the heck they call it. Not so great there. Not so great there. We're gonna retry it. Alright, there we go. It's up on the wall here. Let's see if I can make this thing work. Check it out, guys. I'm going to put y'all right here. I don't know what you're going to see. You might see something. You might not see something. I can't see nothing. That's not going to work either. Okay, that didn't work. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that also didn't work. This is how the pros do it, I guess. So I need a solid wall. That wall was no good. I have to be able to read the menus in order to get this done. So I'm gonna put it back over here in this, probably over here in front of these cops again. There's about 30 cops there watching me. I'm out here by myself. That's why I don't take no crap from these trolls. Telling me stupid crap, all their lies and stuff. They just repeat the same stuff that they heard from the other dude. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm not worthy. I'm too scaredy. All this nonsense. Nonsense. It's not really dark though, but it's kind of solid. I don't know if y'all can see the brick here. This is what we're dealing with. Keep getting that light off that club. There's a lot of chalk art here. I do have some thoughts about that. This is actually just tic-tac-toe. Might even kids. But the Lacey, the artist, he's been around for years. I've seen him. I've got a video interview of him on the web channel here. You can just search Lacey, L-A-C-E-Y, I believe it is. I think it's E-Y. Anyways, I haven't seen him in a while. He's an interesting character. Let's mess with this zoomity dim dim. Alright, now what we got? Alright, turn it on. Not turning on. Crap. There it goes. There it goes. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna put y'all down now. Hold on. Y'all see that? Why is this flash drive not initializing? Might be a max size hut, or maybe it's not all the way in. Find out. Not getting no movies. Why's it gotta be so complicated? That's alright, I gotta back up.
It looks like a
Okay, now what? Try this one more time before I switch drives. Oh, no, this is the other drive. Switch this drive here. What's the magic? Or not? Okay, maybe not. This is a very off-brand little machine here. Oh, there it is. It's this one. So first off, I gotta get this thing crispy. There you go. Oh, what is all this crap? What is all this crap? I need any of this crap. There we go. Alright, that's cool. What we got here? Cops are interested. They're just doing their own thing. Not much they can do at this point. Except get in more trouble.
It's crazy.
This is actually not too bad here. Lots of fun. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Just gotta get this other one to work. What do y'all think about that? Is it live or is it lizards? Man, that seems bad. So the cops have kind of scattered now. They're kind of busy. A few people have maybe died over there. Jeez. It's a somber moment. So that's Thomas Villarreal right there. And some bad cops that have targeted me, threatened me, harassed me, shoved me, arrested me. That one right there, Petrie, she arrested me for music. Yeah. It just says, don't be blue, right here. Somebody did some letters on it that says, don't be blue. Hey, it's kind of experimental. It's gonna be better tomorrow night. I had
What's up, my guy?
Huh?
What's up?
But I'm just doing some videos, some of my videos up on the wall from the years. This is a Sergeant Yarger that just arrested me, throwing a quadriplegic out of her wheelchair after her husband's been shot and killed by a right-wing extremist here in Austin.
So what happened here now?
Just all the memories of all the police criminals, the crimes of the blue, man. So it's just like informing the public.
Why was he pushing her wheelchair like that?
You telling me what would make someone? What would you do that?
No.
So why would he do that? Maybe it's the badge. Maybe it's a psychological thing.
APD throws black women.
It's not even my video. Yeah, it's somebody else's. It's from. I wasn't even there when that happened. I have a lot of video that's mine up here though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he just arrested me the other night for filming him on the sidewalk. Christmas Eve.
He arrested you?
No, hold it. He arrested me Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Hold it. Yeah, no, it was Christmas Eve. Yeah, he arrested me for filming on the sidewalk. There wasn't really anything going on.
And then, like, so they booked you, they brought you to the station. And how long
You get
did-
released 4 hours because you can't arrest someone for a Class C. It's not lawful to arrest someone on a Class C.
Class C, what does that mean?
That means it's the lowest ticket. It's like a library fine.
Okay.
You don't arrest people for a library fine in
Oh, okay.
Austin.
But then were you still ticketed?
I was arrested.
But did you pay a fine?
I've had like 20 of these, and I've won every one of them.
But
And
do
we're in
you-
federal court.
Do you take it to court?
Come on, man. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, I'm in federal. I win too.
Do you represent yourself or do you have representation?
I've done both. I like to represent myself.
Okay. So how are you qualified to represent yourself?
It's the Constitution. We have a right of pro se under the Constitution. So I'm
Right.
qualified by my birthright.
Right.
So when you're born here, you're born under the rights of the
But
Constitution.
even just like there's a knowing the legal system.
Yeah, and they don't teach that to us, do they?
That's what I'm saying. So how have you learned that?
So I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The AI's been assisting me.
Get out.
that doesn't make them happy when I tell them that.
Right.
Because there's this thing called ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Now it does lie, and so I put a lot of my content in there, but I like it left to get it. I have a lot of blockage with when it comes to law.
Okay.
So I'll be like, ChatGPT, start this for me, and it
Okay.
starts it, and I clean it up and put my verbiage for my case that's relevant in my case, and then I win my cases, and that's pro se.
So you go into the court with this stuff that's been prepared. You prepared a statement in advance.
Oh yeah, you
with
need to do it in
ChatGPT.
advance. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And
Submit
then you
it,
say.
email it to 'em.
So is it in front of a judge?
Mhm.
So it's like next case will be heard is this gentleman, case number X, case number this.
Mostly it's just me. Everyone else in America, they just pay, in Austin, they just pay it or they roll over.
Okay. And
People
then
don't even fight anymore.
Does the officer have to be present, or is there a representative from the precinct?
Yeah, they'll have different kind of attorneys. They got county attorneys, they got city attorneys, they got attorney generals, they got all these freaking attorneys that come at you, the DA, all of them come at you, and you're pro se, so it's a loaded deck. But since we have pro se, that means you're representing yourself,
Okay.
and that's a constitutional right.
Okay.
So they can't violate. It's also under common law, so
Okay.
they can mess with you,
Okay.
and they have to give you a little leniency. Now, a lawyer might be acting on bad faith. He might actually be friends with some of
Okay.
your enemies over there.
Right, okay.
So, you're never going to learn if a lawyer's doing it for you.
Okay.
You're never going to learn. So I'm learning on very low value cases, like,
Right.
jaywalking or filming on a sidewalk or stuff. Where
They did you for jaywalking.
they didn't arrest me. I got a ticket from DPS for jaywalking. It's pretty much dismissed already.
And how did you get that dismissed?
Write a speedy trial, and I asked for a lot of discovery and
What is that?
evidence.
Okay.
And we have a rights under the Michael Morton Act and under the Brady Act.
So like, how did you know that? How did you know to ask for
I have
discovery?
friends. I've been doing this for like 10 years since they
Okay.
shot my dog. So I've been an activist for like 10 years
Okay.
doing legal stuff.
Okay.
So I've had to learn because of self-defense,
Well,
because they'll
okay.
come after you.
Yeah,
But they
right.
should teach us in school
Right.
so that we're not
No,
targets. But
no,
we don't. They don't teach us anything.
That's not
They
gonna
teach us
help
how to
them. It's not gonna
balance our
help them.
checkbook or
They
something.
teach you fucking,
Yeah. Part of the history.
the
They teach you
names,
part
the
of history.
presidents.
Yeah.
Who fucking uses that?
They don't tell you about Skull and Bones, but they tell you about.
Okay.
So this is another activist, not that clown. this is the president. This is the president of the police association at one time recently, Thomas Villarreal. He's a bad cop.
The
That
bad guy.
yeah, the bigger the hog. But the other guy in the yellow is a guy that pays himself over $100,000 a year. His name's Chaz Moore.
Okay.
He runs Austin Justice Coalition that helps the police get more
He pays
money.
himself
And he-
100,000.
yeah, over 100,000. And so these
runs
activists
Austin
are
Justice.
working with the system, and they're gaming the public, saying that they're working for accountability when they're literally, you saw him hug that cop.
So that guy in the yellow
yellow
And that
hoodie.
cop arrested me for music. So he's associated with all these bad cops. He doesn't even know what he's doing.
This guy's a bad cop.
Yeah.
He's head of the police association.
He was he was interim.
And then the yellow hoodie is
Chasmore.
and he raises money claiming that
Yeah, he's all over the media. They've got a big organization. They're the #1 organization in Austin for police accountability. But they don't do police accountability. They just talk. They're incrementalists. They're basically controlled opposition. You know what that is?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he is. Controlled opposition. He's working with the police. He's recently said he's pro-police.
Okay.
And he's going to refund them because he took all their training. He understands them now. Well, I'm
Okay.
showing videos, not here, but I have other videos. Like that one's terrible. But I've got one where there was a black man on the east side on the east side where at the park.
Okay.
And at Givens Park. Mostly black people go to that park. It's that part of town, right?
Right, okay.
It's where the city forced people in 1926 in the master plan.
Right.
They said all blacks and minorities have to go to that side of town.
Really?
That
Okay.
was their actual master plan of city council. So this man's over there in his shorts having some kind of episode. The cops beat the living shit out of him, tased the living shit, kicked him in the head, all that. Black cops, brown cops, female cops, didn't matter. And so, I gave that video to Austin Justice Coalition, and they hit it. I give it to the media, and they hit it.
Austin, so that's the guys, or Austin Justice Coalition?
Yeah, he's the head. He's the president.
Austin Justice
Yeah.
and they're like, what is their mantra? What is their mission statement? What is their...
I don't know. You can look them up online. They're huge. You can look them all up online. It's all good. So mainly, if you want to be in these circles of fake activists right now and get the money from grants and from the city, you have to say two things. You have to say equity, which means nothing. It's not
Okay.
equality, it's equity. And then you have to say transformative justice. If you say those two things, all of a sudden you can get grant money. It doesn't matter what you believe in. You really believe in what? Your pocketbook. And like protecting the system so it can continue to pay you. If they clean up, if they live stream, so I videotape police, obviously.
Right.
If they put live streaming on the body cams for the police over there,
Right.
we would have accountability. We would have transparency.
Okay.
But they're not trying to do that. They're just trying to get the city to like make another department on top of another department on top of another department. And there's only 6% of the police complaints being investigated right now, according to the Office of Police Oversight with the city. I filed over 100 police complaints, people getting beat up, me being getting beat up, everything. They don't do nothing. Nothing.
Okay. So this, what do they call it? Transformative justice?
Transformative justice, I don't know what that means. See, these are terms I don't think they're real.
What's the name of that group? The
Austin Justice Coalition, AJC. And they helped
How long
negotiate the contracts with APD for like the last fucking
What kind
6
of
years.
contract? What is the contract?
It's a meet and confer contract with the city, and it's basically the police union, which is a mob.
Okay.
They and they are across the country, but the Austin Police Association, the guy that the big guy was president of, they negotiate like it's a labor contract, but they're in opposition to the citizens. They're like, they meet, they talk, and then they go back and form a plan, and it's oppositional. They're not trying to work with the city and the people, they're trying to work against us. So it's kind of like a rigged game. It's a weird negotiation. And AJC's been up in that the whole time, and they've been complaining there's no accountability when they're the ones writing the accountability and the thing that becomes nothing. Because the police don't want to reform. They won't talk about the truth. The police have been, in Austin, they have a rape culture. They've laughed about it. They've raped women. All this stuff has been in the news. They beat the shit out of people just walking across the street all the time. Women, co-eds, the UT co-ed got beat up several years ago. They joke about it. Even the Acevedo used to joke about rape. He came from California Highway Patrol, our former chief Hubert Acevedo, and he had some sexual allegations with underling that he had naked pictures of her in his dash in the California Highway Patrol car, and he was showing it to other people, and then IA involved and embarrassed his ex-girlfriend, and she had to quit. And then he ended up suing CHP over some retirement issue, police retirement. They get a lot of money. So all these cops are making over $100,000 a year.
Really?
They're the highest paid police in the nation.
Okay.
They make more than our sheriffs. They make more than all our cops. So, and they have zero accountability, zero supervision, they're psycho. They might shake your hand and be nice to you, but like if they're hurting somebody else, like if they beat up a black guy just for walking the street, they're nice to me. Does that mean that does that mean that they're nice?
Right.
Does it make them nice just because they're not? I mean, does it make them good just because they're nice to one person, even if they do bad things?
You want to be nice to everyone.
Right. Well, you got to stay up. I would like to say that there's no bad cop, nice, good cop scenario. It's they're either oath follower. They either follow the oath that they swore to the Constitution and the people of the law, or they're criminals. So this good cop, bad cop thing is kind of like it's like a red herring. You know what I mean? It's like the narrative is. You always watch the narrative because the narrative is a spin all the time. Transformative justice, equity, all this stuff is a spin. And so you just got to like unpack it to get to the truth because it's like Orwellian in a way, you know?
So then tell me about the actual, you get booked, they arrest you, they bring you in.
Yeah.
And they charge you, and then you're given a court date.
Yeah.
You're given a court date.
Yeah.
And then you prepare your defense.
Oh, I'm on it. So the main thing you don't want to do is get a warrant for not appearing. So you're on it. Like just get all over it. You can email, you can call
How
them.
far in advance is the court date? Like
So my first one for like this one, I got to be there Wednesday. So I got 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Well, this was a jaywalking.
This is the other one. I was filming a protest over here in front of the Omni a couple days ago. I just got out of jail. That's another reason I wanted to get this completed. This is the first time I've done this. It's been on my mind for a long time, but I had to get on Craigslist, go find some stuff locally I could grab a hold of. And this is a weird projector. I've never seen a projector like that.
Really?
Yeah, and it's got a speaker in it.
And you got the car battery. Oh no, that's just the battery.
Yeah, it's a battery. Yeah. So, and that's what I play my music on. I play my whole rock. I'm gonna come out here during South by next week. I'll be playing music out here for sure. Because they've ticketed me and arrested me from playing music about naming the murders that APD's done that have been in the news. That's not even controversy. It's been in the news. And I'm also pressed. I've been pressed for 10 years. I was pressed before they shot my dog. And I won that case in federal court.
Federal court?
I'm still in federal court on all these arrests. I'm in federal court. So I'm fighting them hard so that everyone has their rights intact, you know?
And are you still representing yourself in federal?
No, I was assigned an attorney by the court, which is not a right. It's something you have to fight for.
So what and how did you fight for that attorney? How did you get that attorney?
I filed a lot of lawsuits and lost, like several lawsuits.
That you lost.
So I lost for my arrest.
Did you not have costs placed on you then?
Not if you're indigent. So that's another loophole. If you're indigent, you don't have to pay anything.
What does indigent mean?
Form of pauperous. It just means that you financial qualifications. So I'm not rich. Now if I was rich, I'd have to pay, but if I was rich, I wouldn't sue. Rich people don't give a shit about us, little guys.
So
I'm fighting for the little guys.
It's by virtue of the fact that you say you're indigent, that allows you to take these cases without fear of the financial repercussions of you losing.
Well, it's not. Yeah, so like if so I have some friends that have like decent paying jobs. They're not below the poverty level.
Yeah.
So they have to pay. You know, if they were going to get a lawyer, I would say about 10 grand to get started, maybe 20 grand. I've been asked for 20 grand from attorneys before, even when I was living in my car. I had lawyers asking me for 20 grand.
Right.
And I'm like,
okay.
And so that's a lot of money, and you would incur that cost, and you may or may not win because the Fifth Circuit we're in is pro-cop. So the judges side with the cops a lot. It's a stacked deck.
So these are judge, not jury cases.
They can be both. You can ask for either one.
Okay. And so the federal, where will that be tried? Where is that being seen?
It's right down here, it's down 6th Street in Lavaca. It's the federal courthouse. We have one federal judge right now. We have some magistrates. We have one federal judge. His name's Robert Pittman. He was the first gay appointee by Obama as a judge.
Okay.
And appointed means you don't get unelected. You're there until you retire. You know.
So is he just in Texas?
Yeah, he's just in Austin. So they got different federal courts around Texas. So they probably got one in San Antonio, one in Houston. But this is ours.
Okay.
And we just had I think Lee Yackel just retired. So we had another judge up there, and he retired. He wasn't very good.
Okay.
A lot of these judges are very white nationalists.
Really?
Yeah, and very unfair to people of color.
Okay, so there's a bias in there.
There's a bias all over the justice system. Like when I go to jail, and I've been to jail a lot, I can tell you there's hardly any white people in jail, and Austin's a white town, right? So there's black and brown people almost exclusively, and they torture people, they kill people regularly in our jails. and that's run by the sheriff. So we got multiple agencies we got to deal. Like when you go to jail, they hand you off to the sheriff, and they put me in solitary. Told me I didn't have my First Amendment rights of free speech. They were torturing a guy in there. He said he couldn't breathe. That's why I was yelling. I was like, I'm watching you guys. They put me in solitary for saying I'm watching you guys. So that wasn't APD. That was 2 agencies depriving me of my rights.
Right.
You know, so it's complicated, but like I'm still fighting for the little guy. You know.
What's the longest they put you in jail for?
A long time ago, maybe like 9 days or something. It felt like a long time, but there's people have been in a long time.
But they've never like pinned anything heavy on you that they were able to put you away for long.
They've never been able to do anything.
Okay.
That's why they were in court, because the judge saw that, the magistrate judge saw that, assigned me a media rights attorney. He's a famous media rights attorney. Now the city's screwed because they've arrested me so many times in violation of the First Amendment as a member of the press and as free speech. They're all under so in America, are you American?
No.
Okay, so the First Amendment, it's like 2 lines. I keep it on me.
Okay.
You have the rights to free speech. You have the right to the press.
Okay.
You have the right to religion. You have the right to freely assemble, like we're doing here.
Right.
And you have the right to protest for redress of grievances. All of that's the First Amendment in our Bill of Rights.
Okay.
And that's federal law. So no matter what other law, nothing can supersede that.
Yeah.
And it's upheld through a lot of case law. And so set. Now, if the police don't honor their oath and uphold the law, they don't have immunity to law, and then you can sue the police department.
Okay.
So they have to know what they're doing and not act like a bunch of bullies. When they act like a bunch of bullies, but if we don't hold them to the law, it'll go away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's just an idea I had. Here's some websites and stuff. All these QR codes go to websites and my Cash App and my art gallery. I do art. I do music. I've been doing a lot of stuff for a long time. I guess I can't make up my mind.
You should write the links there as well.
The what?
You should write the links because I don't have internet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
How do I look up your art?
The art is
Do you have an Instagram or do you have a website?
these are all Facebook. So this one is my art gallery. It's LK's gallery for activism art. I think it is something like that.
How do I spell that?
LK's gallery for activism art, I believe. And then I got a band. My band is F12 Turtle Island Band.
Wow.
So it's experimental too. This is experimental light art.
Are you in Austinite?
Yeah. I've been here for 15 years or so. What is really going on, you know? What is really going on? Cool, it's nice meeting you, man. We had a good talk, I feel like. That was productive. Yeah, man, I'll see you around. So, yeah, that was a good talk. That's why I'm here, is to make awareness and to exercise my free speech. I don't know, what time is it? Well, as you see, the police didn't want any pieces of me. They might send somebody over, though, some trolls. They have a lot of narcs on the streets. Kind of want to see what's up with this other thing. What happens if I just jerk this USB out of here? What happens? Let's see. What happens? Test. Yeah, that's about what happened. Let's see about this other USB. Flip it to the right side. There it goes. Now we're in there. Just want to see about this. This little thing is a good buy. It's like $130 online, but I got it cheaper. Yeah, this one doesn't work. Might be formatted wrong. Might be formatted wrong. I mean, I can loop these videos. They're not... I got a lot more videos I want to play. I don't even know where to start. I have so many videos. I'll be honest with you. I'm losing my voice. So you just go to here to movies. I got a little remote controls what I'm doing here. Go to movies. You hit OK in the middle. I got pointed at the thingy, my bobber. Okay, and you go down, you can't really see it, but there's a, it says USB 1 here. I'm just gonna hit play on the first one. Oh no, I gotta go down to that one. Maybe. It's got some format issues. It's a little jicky, but hey, it was brand new in the box. I got it up in North Austin, and I got a projector screen in South Austin, but I haven't figured out what to do with it yet. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. There's some light art right there. What's going on here? What's up, man? What's going on right there? I don't even know. I don't even know. They're gonna do something. They're gonna go backwards. Alright, now it's all jacked up. You didn't like that. We're at this stupid thing. Alright, there's a reboot button on the back. There. Is it off yet? Oh, it's froze up now. I spoke too soon. This thing is a little weird. Alright, I give up. That's the end of the art experiment for tonight. I freaking give up. Someone want to get me a real projector that's kind of bright and small. It has good hookups. Apparently has better data connections. It's gonna make me mad. I've been a technologist for many years, and you know, technology is this many-pronged beast. How's that? What the heck? I like my little battery though. This battery's dope. You guys need any King batteries right here? Batteries are dope. You can play rock music all night off that. Putting your whole setup, big ass amp, whatever. Still feels weird that somebody died, like basically a block away from where I was when I was working on these files on the other drive that didn't work. It took like an hour. I don't know why it's so slow. Usually those SanDisks are fairly fast, but I don't know, maybe it's an older one. There's some noise going on down there. I'm gonna put my stuff up so I can film and be more mobile, a little faster. What the hell is going on? Drunk people are an interesting lot. You have to have a lot of patience when you're not drunk. When you are drunk with other drunks, it makes more sense. This guy's having a hard day. Alcohol brings out the emotional part of your brain. Is this blocked off or not? No? Okay. Still yelling. Alright. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.